Okay, hello everyone and welcome to a tutorial on how to play Oxygen Not Included from the start to self-sufficiency as fast as I can. Okay, so first of all we're going to start a new survival game, and just on the basic, now I just have a loading screen. Okay. Now we got it. Okay, so first of all, we need a researcher, because researching stuff is very important. Then, we need a digger and a builder and a supplier. So they need a dig, build, and supply. This is much more efficient and it's the best way to start out, because you're not always going to be building and digging. So having two people for building and digging, and then having a supplier, and then having the builder and the digger not doing anything while you're not doing any new projects. So just select for interest either a builder, a digger, or a supplier, and then re-roll until you get all three. If you just get two of them, that's fine. If you just get impatient. But building and digging, there we go. Okay. Decrease athletics. That's not ideal, but that's okay. Might keep going actually. Okay, building and digging. Can't cook, that's fine. Increased excavation, awesome. Okay, that's good. Camille, good job. Okay, now researcher +7 science, no. Never use flatulent or narcoleptic, they're really bad traits. Noodle arms, no thanks. 7 science, allergies. No thanks. Night owl, squeamish. Could get better. Gourmet pacifist. Okay, this is fine. It doesn't matter if they can't attack. Increased cuisine, what does this mean? Ah, that's not a good trait. Okay, what about this? No, I don't think this is good either. Okay, immune to food poisoning. Ah, okay, that's good. Okay. Now, next you need a farmer and a cooker. Farming, decorating, suit wearing. Farming, researching. Farming, researching, cooking. Farming, decorating. Operating, building. Researching, supplying. Farming, tidying. Farming, building, suit wearing. Cooking. Oh, there we go. Perfect. And this is great as well. Dude, two people that are immune to food poisoning? What is this? Okay, and we will call this Space Camp because I had a previous tutorial that didn't go so well. And, well, the Death Saw, what a lovely name. Why isn't this working? Okay, that worked. And I liked that name. Space Camp. That's pretty good. Pretty good thing. Okay, let's embark. So now, what you wanna do is you wanna begin and you pause and you gotta assess your situation, right? So right now you can't build anything, so you gotta dig some stuff to build stuff. Now one of the first things you wanna look for is water. So I've got water here and water here. That's actually not ideal, especially this. It's a bit weird. Okay, so you're gonna want to just dig out a little bit, okay, and then I can we'll just press play, and you want to think about where you start putting your rooms. So right off, you need a sort of multi-purpose power room. So you'll have your power generation, you'll have your food, and you'll have your research in that room, right? Also, by the way, don't dig this, because if you do, that'll stop producing oxygen, and this is how you live, because it produces oxygen. Then you'll need a lavatory, And you'll need bedrooms. So we could put a bedroom here, a lavatory here, ladder here to get to the water. Oh no, the ladder will be here. Okay, let's do that. So we can use tiles, right? And we'll just leave that how it is, honestly. Oh, actually, I think I'll have the bedroom and the toilet here. Okay, so when you're building a bedroom, we've only got 3 duplicates now, but you want 4 duplicates later. So go to furniture and find cots, and build 2 cots, a space in between them to put certain things, and then build a room around it, like that. Nice and easy. But actually, I'll need a bigger roof than that, because you need quite a large roof. So there we go. So that'll give lots of space to put in things later. So you can put in like decorations. That's actually incorrect. There we go. I can put like hanging pots for decoration. I can put wall pots, wall decorations. Where am I? Okay. We need doors. That's in base. Okay, I don't have enough metal. So we need metal. So we can get that by simply digging copper ore. So we'll dig some of this stuff. There we go. And now just set that to do. So we've got a bedroom to dig out, and then that will go into medicine, wash basin, so this will keep your guys clean. Oh, we need to dig more stuff. Okay, dig out all of this if you can. I don't think you can. Oh well. Okay, there we go. If you can dig that, and dig that, and dig all this. There we go. Okay, we can get doors now. So the benefit of using doors is it makes this a room. So, and because it's a door, creatures can't go through it, and it gets a room bonus, right? So once I finish designating all my rooms, I will cut to when they're built, and then I'll show you what to do next after building those initial rooms. So you want to build the lavatory right next to your bedrooms to reduce travel time as much as possible. To keep your duplicants, which is the colonists, that's what they're called, as productive as possible. So I'll just put in a wash basin and 2 outhouses. That is usually plenty. And then we'll just make a nice... I might actually just leave a bit of space to put in some stuff. I think I might want to do later. Plumbing, outhouse. So I might want to put an algae terrarium here, and I'll probably put a compost here as well. So this is all my living area, and I'll put a door there as well. I don't have enough metal ore yet. It's okay, let's just mine that. So I think, oh, that's just dirt. Okay. Come on, mine that. Perfect. So now I can place this down. Awesome. Now, power generation is easy. We should just put that there, and then I can put that there. And we need water to for obvious reasons. Water is quite useful. you need it to make food. Duplicates don't actually drink in this game, so. Okay, I think I should just place it there. I mean, ideally you'd place it like here to get all the water, but I think that should be fine. If I need to, I'm not sure if you like dig that, it automatically extends. Oh, but I can't even dig it anyway because it requires a skill. Okay, so 1, 2, 2, okay. There we go. I will dig out all of this. And when you have done that, you can put batteries here. So they don't need to walk to these batteries, so they you can put them right at the end, and you will save space. So now, as many batteries are very good because to do things in, what's this by the way? That is oxalate. Inert apparently. It's probably because it's got the muck root in it. Yes, so as I was saying, you don't need to walk towards the battery. So putting it there at the end of your power station will make it more efficient. Because if you later have coal generators, they'll just come here and drop it off here, and you have batteries of all this, then it's much more efficient rather than walking to the end or whatever. So you just put your batteries at the ends. So I'm kind of short on metal right now, so I'll just be I would usually like build 4 batteries, but I don't really, I can't really afford that right now. All this needs to be built as well. Just make sure that you can take all that. Okay, there we go. Okay, this is coming around. I still haven't designated it, so I just still need to show you exactly what to do. Okay, let's speed this up a bit. I forgot about that. Yeah, and so you use wire to connect the power together and all that stuff, so just doing that. And duplicants need to hurry up a bit. Might just cancel this since I can't mine it anyway. Okay, they're doing some more of the stuff. Am I getting the things I need yet? Come on, guys. Mining out here. Okay, so if one thing's done faster, and you can actually prioritize it, and you can go 6 and do this. Pretty much never use top priority, this yellow alert, because you only use that if like someone's gonna die or something. Otherwise, just use 9, and even then, don't do it because it could stop them from really doing really important stuff. And just because you want something built extra quick doesn't mean it's always the best idea to do. Also, I actually forgot to do this, but with your ladders and stuff, you should always use a 3 space, because later you'll get fire poles to slide down them quicker, and transit tubes, and you want to leave some space. So I should actually deconstruct this and mine this all out. There we go. Okay, so I should have enough things now. I will just set it to normal speed. How much ore exactly do I have? So I can see over here, metal ore. I have 4,600 kilos. That should be plenty for 4 batteries, manual generator, a food, microbe musher, and well, this just should be we'll put this nice and close to the water because it needs water, and then we'll have a research station over here, and we'll connect it all up with power. Okay, so I'll pause here and I'll just explain what I'm doing, and then I will cut to when it's all finished. Okay, so now I've got my 3 basic rooms. I've got my beds so everyone can sleep. I don't actually have my toilet done yet. They really actually should do that. It's like a high priority. Otherwise I'll start peeing all over the floor. So I'll just prioritize that. And so that's very useful. You need that. And then I have this room so I can generate and store power. These batteries are very important. They'll save you a lot. Because if you have to, for obvious reasons, like you can store your energy, it's really good. And then we've got food and research is very important. Awesome, so that's everything, and I will cut. Okay, so now we have our toilets, our bedroom, or our barracks or whatever, and we have our multi-purpose / power room. So now we have this thing called a micro musher, right, and this will give us food. So we can order mush bars and just put it on forever, so we'll always make lots of mush bars. And they take dirt and water and they make mush bars which feed your duplicants, and you can put the building on 6 priority, so your duplicants will do that. Now for the research, we can select a research to unlock more stuff. Now, to obtain self-sufficiency, we need a few things. We need basic farming for the algae terrariums and the compost. This refines polluted dirt. And this makes us oxygen. Now, the other thing we need is distillation. So that includes plumbing, filtration, distillation, That's for the water sieve, which cleans polluted water. So that's how we can get rid of polluted water. And these are also useful for the airlocks and the deodorizers and the carbon skimmers. So this all is much more effective than the algae terrarium, and it's automated, so it reduces foot traffic and stuff like that. And you also need advanced research. So we'll start off by getting basic farming for the compost, and just set that. And the researcher should do this. Now, a good thing to do for priorities to make sure the research is research and the person does whatever they want. Okay, does whatever they're supposed to do. Okay, so most people don't need to attack, right? So we can just cross this out for most people, but Camille's pretty good at it, so she can prioritize attacking. Now, we don't want people cooking, except for Bert, because he's the only good cooker. And we don't anybody can research, so that's fine. But it should be Hassan's priority because he shouldn't really be doing anything else. But Bert is a cooker and a farmer like he's supposed to be. Camille builds, digs, and supplies. So supplying is delivering stuff to things that need to be built and like errands. So if someone's researching and they need water to do that, Camille will supply them the water to do that. And so that should be a pretty good setup for priorities. And so we selected our research, our food. One of our duplicants will, I think, will hop on here if I look again. So Camille's the builder and the digger. So Camille will hop on this and generate power. Bert should, who is he? Bert is the farmer cooker guy, so he should operate this, and then Hassan should operate the research. So let's see if that's how it works. Okay, I'm not doing it yet. We might need to increase the priority, so let's put them on 8. So I should really want to do that now. Okay, Camille's going on the power generator. Perfect. Prediction number 1, correct. Hassan just did some sanitizing. Oh yeah, by the way, the wash basin cleans them so they don't get germs. And you set the direction to left, so only when they're leaving do they wash their hands. Okay, Bert's making food. Prediction 2, correct. And Hassan's doing the research. Awesome. So that's exactly how it should work. And when Camille fills up all the batteries, she will stop doing the generator, and she will supply these guys with whatever they need. Now, I've got quite a lot of batteries, so it'll take a while to fill up, but that's what we're doing. And we have to research all those technologies. So, if you remember, farming, advanced research, and all these 3 up to distillation. And this is useful as well. So, I will cut again, and I'll be back when I've researched all those things. But until then, you should be fine. If you run out of oxygen, you can always just place down an oxygen diffuser and connect it with the wires. I hope I explained that correctly. Or, I think you can use a... I don't actually have terrariums yet, but, yeah, so you can just place down an oxygen diffuser if you need oxygen. Okay. And I will get back to you when I have finished all that research. Okay, hello, I'm back. So, now I've researched everything that I need to read. And, just because I haven't explained this before, when this starts glowing, you can choose a blueprint and you can choose a new duplicant or a certain item. So, we'll look here. What have we got? Decorating, cooking, building. Researching, supplying, digging. That's pretty good. Having a secondary researcher is okay. I mean, you don't really need them, really, because after now, basically, you don't have to do a ton of research. So, farming, tidying, supplying. That's pretty good, because farming is helpful. Tidying, supplying. I'm going to take this one. And, pretty good. pretty good. So I'm going to take this one. Also, you don't always have to take something from here. I mean, you should almost never reject, like, I think there's always at least one object, and the object shouldn't be terrible unless it's like animal, like a really bad animal, like a something that I'll explain later. Like fertilizer is pretty good, but I think we could use another duplicant maybe. Because the problem with having lots of duplicants is that it takes more food and more oxygen and stuff. So, but fertilizer isn't really useful right now. So we might just print a new duplicant and say, hey, we've got a new duplicant. And then we can assign them skills by just clicking on the printing pod and clicking on Nisbet, and they are a carrier. Also, by the way, improved carrying is much better than improved strength, because this gives you strength and carrying capacity. This just gives you strength. So if you have the option, always choose this one. And also, by the way, see the ones with a love heart on them? They don't require a morale need, because giving duplicants skills puts a morale need up, and if the morale isn't high enough, then they won't be able to do that thing. Okay, so you've got to keep your morale up. So now that we've done our research, we can start doing all sorts of sanitation. This is very good because we can remove pollutants, and then we can have a self-sufficient colony because we won't get polluted and die. So now you want your sanitation area to be next to like the lavatories or the toilets or whatever, and that's just because later when you convert these to proper toilets like flush toilets, then you can automate the process of like emptying them out with water and stuff, and they'll produce polluted water, and you won't have to empty them out manually and use compost. You'll still need compost because the water sieve produces polluted dirt, but yeah. And so you want it close to here, so your pumps don't have to go too far, right? And later on, when we expand into the slime areas to get more slime and stuff, we'll have like biodistillers here and stuff. Now, so for sanitation areas or whatever, refinement things, you need a few things. First of all, in refinement, you need a water sieve. Now this produces clean water from polluted water. It uses sand, and it produces polluted dirt, right? So that'll clean all our water, so we have nice, clean drinking water. And as a byproduct, it'll make polluted dirt, which means we need the compost, right? So these are the two things. And so to do that, we need to build two little sinks, one for good water and one for bad water, and we need to pump the bad water through the water sieve into the good water, and then have a compost to refine the dirt producers. So we will start off with some tiles here and dig out all this, and we'll want to plan this. So we can put the tanks don't have to be very big. Like, they don't have to be very big at all. Also, oh, I forgot to explain this, but when you doing a research and you get basic farming, plop down an algae terrarium at the bottom of your base, so it will consume carbon dioxide and make you oxygen, and you can put a compost down when you want. And when you get advanced research, put the supercomputer down, and that'll allow you to get distillation. And then once you've finished that research, the essential research, as I told you, you can get this and this, because this gives you your airlocks. So we need those airlocks. So we don't have an airlock now, but later we'll put an airlock here, and we'll just leave a space or whatever we need there. Okay, so we need a holder. Now you need a little space there to actually, we'll put that there. If I'm water sieve. No, I want stuff even, so. Okay, let's let them do some of that stuff. We'll want. I need to have that. Okay. I'm just thinking about how I'm gonna do this. It's gonna be quite tricky. Yeah, and then so. Yeah. I just want it to look even, and so for that I need to dig up this muck root so I can build tiles there. For some reason you can't build tiles there if you have a buried muck root there. So we'll actually just put that on just 9 priority so it actually gets done. There we go, so thing that. Okay, let's shred up this muck root and then we can start planning it out a whole thing. So, it takes power generation, right? And the wires actually have a maximum amount of power that they can take. So, what we actually need to do is we actually need to create power generation things. So, I'll actually cancel this and make a ladder down here to a 3 room. Well, I'll just have a little power generation area. Now, this is probably going to change later, but for now, I'll just have a little power generation zone. Just put manual generator here. Power. Now, we want this as automated as possible, so we'll put in 4 for now. Actually, we'll get bigger batteries later, so we might just want to put in 2. Yes, and we'll wire this up. Now, we need a bad water. Okay, so just so I can get that all together. The bad water needs to have a bottle emptier on either side. So that's some plumbing. We need a bottle emptier and a bottle emptier. This is to empty our bad liquids into here, and that will enter into the storage thingy. Now we need the water sieve to refine it. Okay, let's just put that there. Now we need to close that off. Now the polluted area has to be smaller, so 3 by 3 should do, and then that should do. And then you do need a ladder down into that so you can build it. And then we just need to dig out all this stuff. So now we need to put in plumbing. We need to put in a pump, and this will pump dirty water. Oh, this is the wrong way around. Can I actually rotate this as well? Refinement water sieve. So we want to switch this. So, and then we'll plumbing liquid. Can we rotate this? No, we can't. Okay. So this will, if we go into the plumbing overlay, pump water out here, input it into here. It'll filter, and it will come out here, and we'll use a little vent and put the water in here, and then we'll have another pipe that'll send it off to be used in the lavatories. Now, later on, we will need to do some bias distilling, so I'll actually just whoops. Okay, cancel this order. I have it just there for now. But later on, I'll cancel this order, and you can build biodistilling stuff down here. So, now let's get this all hooked up. Liquid pipe. now just curve that into, actually, yeah, that should be fine. Curve that into there, curve that into there, and we just put a vent, and then that'll just store the water in there. And we actually need to deconstruct this and cancel this and build a pitcher pump there, so we can pull water out of that. There we go, pitcher pump. Perfect. Now we just need to construct that, and we will be able to depollute all the things. There we go, compost. And that'll be fully no pollutants. And we'll be able to clean everything. And that will be good. And I'm leaving space here and everywhere for like algae terrariums or deodorizers or decorations or whatever. Or like even storage. You can put in, like I haven't talked about storage. Mostly I just leave stuff on the floor if you really... It can be good for optimizing or just cleaning up so your colony isn't really ugly. But basically, once you have all this done, your colony should be self-sufficient. So, I will again skip ahead until all this is done, and I'll show you what a fully sufficient colony looks like and all the working systems and stuff. And I'll also research the airlocks to keep the bad air, because this will produce bad air like the compost will. I mean, it won't really be that bad, but whatever. And, yeah. And I'll do sanitation stuff and a few other things. Okay, so see you. Okay, hello, I'm back. So, we have finished all this building, and because I had a spare duplicate, I just put in another bedroom, a big bedroom. Ooh, I gotta sneeze. Okay, never mind, I didn't have to sneeze. Oh, I don't know. Okay, so now I've got these auto bottles, right? And we need to select to auto bottle polluted water. So now bottled polluted water will be emptied into here, and then this has got power and will pump liquid through this pipe into here, which will filter, which will pump it out here, and it can be pumped back up here. And I actually forgot about this. Liquid pump. If we build a liquid pump here, then we can pump clean water out and use it in sanitization over here. So now, let's start. If we start pumping out here, oh, by the way, this is a deodorizer, so if this produces any polluted oxygen, this should take it away. I decided not to use an automatic mechanized airlock door thing, because that would just waste power, don't really need it. And I'm actually just connecting these two bits up here to reduce the travel time, because I noticed people going up here, around here, and down here. That's just really inefficient, so it'll be much easier to just go straight through. So you can do things to make shortcuts. And I originally wasn't going to do like a whole ladder system through here, because it's not like one of these highways like a 3 wide. But it's just a little nice shortcut, you know, so you don't have to go from like here, or like here to here, or whatever. Or from here to here. Like if you're working here and you have to go up to that, it's ridiculous, you know. So, oh, look at that, look at it go, look at it go. We're working, look. It's pumped polluted water, it's filled in, and it's going out. So now, you can filter your stuff. You can filter dirt, and you can filter, polluted things. And with, yeah. Fully self-sufficient colony. Achieved. So, we can filter all types of pollution. We can have people to go to the bathroom. We can generate oxygen with the terrariums, this diffuser. We've got some terrariums here. Oh, never mind. We've got another terrarium here. You should always put terrariums in the bedrooms around stuff. Like, you can look at the oxygen overlay. And when you're short, like this all used to be purple. And I just put in a few, and now it's all nice and blue. And, so you've got oxygen. We've got plenty of food. This is making tons of food. And we've got everything we need to survive. So the only problem is if you run out of algae. And what you have to do then is if you run out of algae and you've mined absolutely every bit of algae, so this is algae, mined all of this, then your last option is to go and convert the slime into algae, and for that you need all sorts of new pollutions, all sorts of new stuff, but that's a story for another day. This was just getting started and becoming self-sufficient, and now you're free to expand at whatever pace you like from here, and I may do tutorial on what to do after this. So, thank you for watching this tutorial series, and I hope you learnt a lot on how to play Oxygen Not Included if you're just getting into it. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Bye.